Hello all and welcome to another video. In this video we are going to talk about DeGod, which is a newly listed cryptocurrency. I mean, it's kind of a relaunched project. It's not something which is a new project, but the market cap fully diluted is very high, $77 million. It's a newly listed coin, and these are some of the basic information. You can consider it as a newly listed coin, but the project is old. I checked their Twitter, and it shows as a uh, that the project has been around for a while, and probably it's a rebranded or relaunched project or something like that. So we are going to do the analysis of this project, and I'm pretty interested to understand this project. So this is basically a community driven project. It is very similar to, you can consider this project as a Dogecoin, if you want to simplify it. Of course there are some different things from Dogecoin, but overall the concept is very similar to that, if you personally ask me. And most of the cryptocurrency projects are indeed community driven projects these days. The only difference between projects like DeGods and let's assume that I made a video about uh, lately a coin called, I forgot the name, but it was about, it was a gaming project, and it was a very technologically advanced project. But even that technologically advanced project with very high profile developers in the team, that project, the technology which they were providing in their game was also about building a community. So whenever a project is or that founding members or the team members are providing high quality technology, the goal of providing that technology is also to build a powerful community. And similarly here also, even if they do not have a community, that's fine. I mean, even if they do not have a technology, it's fine. The community should be strong, and it seems that the community is trying to market this product. Even I visited this page, and if you go to their Twitter, there are a lot of retweets and likes and comments on their project. So it seems that they have a decent community, and without a community it is very difficult to make such a huge market cap of $76 million. Or if I don't know the circulating supply and the difference between circulating and total supply, but so I'm not sure. But overall I believe that this project has to be a community driven project. And if it is a pump and dump scheme, then in that scenario no project is going to survive in the longer term. So it better be a community driven project. And if it is a community driven project, then the project is more likely to survive and succeed, because most of the cryptocurrency projects, if they will have an edge, then that edge will only come through the community. It cannot come through any other means. So you'll have to keep that in mind. And if the DeGods community is a long term community, if this community survives for a longer period of time, then of course naturally the price will keep going up. But again, nothing in this video is an investment advice, so just keep that in mind. And the point that I'm trying to make here is that the price may go up, may go down, we don't know, but everything will depend on the community's commitment towards each other. If the community has a powerful commitment towards each other, meaning that if the community members are truly uh, uh, you know interested in the long term growth of the project, if the community members are truly interested in the success of this project, then it is very likely that they are going to hold the token. Because if the community members start selling the tokens, then sooner or later what happens is, we all know, the price goes to the bottom of the uh, chart. So the thing here that I'm trying to promote is simply that the community should be investing for each other. They should be inspiring each other. It means that the more they invest to inspire each other, the more likely that the community will become a strong community and a sustainable long term community. And even with my own cryptocurrency project, the only thing which that I look forward to every day is that I want to build a powerful good community, a community that is interested in the long term growth, a community that is interested in sustainability, a community that is interested uh, in becoming part of something which is going which can turn out to be a big thing in the future. So that can only happen whether it is DeGods or whether it is my own project. That can only happen when the community invests for each other. They do it to inspire each other. They do it so they can show each other that yes, we are truly interested in this project and we want to grow this project. And if that is going to be the case with the DeGods project, which seems to be an NFT based project, then it things can turn out to be a good thing. But again, everything depends on the community. If the community, so the cryptocurrency currency market is all about fighting against the communities are fighting against each other. So if we talk about DeGods, then it is I'm not saying that it is a proper memecoin, but you can compare it as memecoin projects as the opponents of DeGods, and also NFT projects as the opponents of the DeGods. But overall, the thing that I'm trying to convey is that the DeGods community will be fighting against those people, so they will have to have a long term powerful approach. If they do not have a long term powerful approach, then the community may die. And if even if you see the resources here, then they it also tells us that how much they want to promote this project through community shilling. I consider the word shilling, but when you try to create a project which is totally dependent on the community, then you are forced to shield the project. So there is nothing wrong in that. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that shilling is a pretty common thing in cryptocurrency market. And uh, more importantly, uh, the community will have to keep doing this for a longer period of time. If you think that the community can do shilling for a day and then they can simply just evaporate, then the project will die sooner or later. So even if you see the rule number one, bull post DeGods at least once a day. So they will keep posting the bullish posts about the project and all that stuff. So as I said, it is always going to be about the uh, sh- promoting the project on the social media, bringing new consumers, bringing new investors, bringing powerful investors, so the price can go up is going to be their goal. And the most important thing will be that they should hold the tokens. If they do not hold the tokens, then also the project may die. So these are some of the key things to consider when you are thinking about becoming part of the community or supporting the community. I never say the word investing because it actually is a wrong word to use. I believe that whether you are supporting the community, inspiring the community, or you are not doing that, that's what cryptocurrency market is all about. So even when you think about my own project, even if I think about my own project, then the only thing which I care for is that the how much community is interested in inspiring each other. If the community members are not interested in investing more so they can inspire each other, then the project sooner or later may die, and the community should be taking part in everyday day-to-day decisions of building the fund. And if that happens, then only any cryptocurrency project can survive. In reality, I believe that the long term approach is what matters the most. And generally, most cryptocurrency projects or the communities fail because they do not uh, believe in the long term approach. The community members have a simple problem, which is that they think, or you can say that they assume, that the moment they get 5x or 10x returns on their investments, they will simply leave the community. But community is a lifelong commitment. It is not a short term thing. It's not something which you can expect to do it today and it's like a relation, if you personally ask me. And yeah, it may sound a bit odd to many of the cryptocurrency investors, but it is the truth. It is, I believe that it is the ultimate truth, that the community is like a family, and that's how it should be treated. So if the DeGods community members or token holders will treat this project as their family, or if they will treat this project as something which they care deeply, then in that scenario it is possible that this project may succeed very significantly. And that's what every community member should be looking forward to. That's what every community member should be doing. Even if you personally ask me, then I have created this simple vault which is on Enzyme Finance, which is a DeFi protocol, and I want to simply, I have created this sample fund, and in this fund there are these assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Matic, and all these assets are there in this fund. And why I created this fund is because I want to show you guys that if the community can handle this kind of fund with my own project, with the fund, then it can become a community driven fund. And that's what I want to do. I want to run a community driven fund, and in fact that's the reason why I'm creating all these educational videos on YouTube. The ultimate goal is to create a community driven fund, and if I can do that successfully, then I'm sure that I will be able to provide very great value to the uh, fund managers, or you can say that's these cryptocurrency fund managers who will be part of this managing this fund. And if you want to become the fund manager in this fund and create your if you want to have a say in it, then you can simply invest in this fund, and you will become the exclusive member of this fund, and you will be able to uh, align yourself with other community members. And if community members in combinedly or say together, if they say that they also want to add an asset like Cardano here, then you can do that. So it is, again, as I said, that it is going to be a very community centric fund. And community centric funds are more likely to survive, more likely to thrive, rather than the funds that are going to be handled by uh, single fund manager. For example, if I create my simple single fund, then in that scenario the problem lies in uh, that it won't be a community driven fund, it will be a centralized fund, and that's what even I don't want to do. So the point that I'm trying to make here is that the projects like uh, sorry, DeGods will also have to have this kind of community driven sense, a community driven approach, a community driven goals, in order to make this project extremely successful project. Otherwise, as you can, that most of the cryptocurrency projects, they are more likely to fail rather than succeed, because the problem with most of the cryptocurrency projects is that they are uh, probably going to face the competition, and the stronger community is the one which is going to win sooner or later. So that's the reason why I personally believe that the community's role, the DeGod community's role, DeGod's community's role is going to be extremely essential when it comes to the long-term growth of this project. So just a few things which are, I believe, that essential to understand, and it the things that cannot be neglected, that's what I am sharing. And I hope you are liking this content. I will definitely keep continuing making this kind of videos, but the goal is to educate people about the investors, especially about the importance of the community. And nothing in this video is an investment advice, so you will have to just uh, keep that in mind. Otherwise, a lot of people may consider it as an investment advice, so I don't want you guys to do that. And apart from that, the most important thing which everybody should be thinking about when it comes to the cryptocurrency market is that you will have to focus on the long term growth of any cryptocurrency project you want to become part of. And the most important thing is that if you do not want to become part of the community, if you want, for example, if you do not want to become the part of the DeGods community, then it is better to avoid these kind of projects. If you do not want to become part of the community, if you want to become part of this project, then it can turn out to be a great thing for you, and it totally depends on your analysis. So if your analysis says that you should become part of this community, you should become part of this project, then um, I would say that yes, it's a great thing. But if your analysis says that you don't want to become part of this community, if you don't want to become part of this project, then in that scenario it is best to avoid this kind of cryptocurrency projects. And again, the long term approach is always going to be an important approach. So if, for example, if you think that you can become part of this community for an extended period of time, if you want to become part of this community for a longer period of time, then in that scenario, yes, definitely things will be different. So yeah, there are definitely few things which one should definitely keep in mind when it comes to investing in different cryptocurrency projects like DeGods. So yeah, and apart from that, one more important thing which I would like you guys to consider is that uh, you can also become part of my fund. You can also become part of my community. I want to make this kind of fund, and it should be, must be a community driven fund. If it is not going to be a community driven fund, then I would be the most reluctant person on the planet to run that kind of a fund which is not going to be a community driven fund. So yeah, and now let's get back to the DeGods. So the DeGods is always and the projects like DeGods, even though they have pretty significant Twitter followers and they have a significant community on the Twitter, and probably also on the Telegram, I am not sure. But the point is that if the community keeps holding the token for a longer period of time, then and if they keep adding the new members, if they keep adding the new token holders, then only the price will keep going up. If the ratio of getting new investors or getting new token holders for the DeGods and uh, and the ratio of people who are leaving the project is very, comparatively, if the people who are leaving the project is very high in ratio, then in that scenario the price will gradually keep falling down. So the thing is that the projects like DeGods, they are sooner or later going to face a severe competition, and in that scenario the strength and the token holders willingness to hold the token is going to be the de facto factor, or you can say the key factor when it comes to making these kind of projects the successful ones. And one more important thing which I would like to uh, uh, consider here is that the strength of the projects like DeGods totally is relied on the long term approach of the community. If the community doesn't have the long term approach in with this project, then in that scenario also it is possible that sooner or later the community of this project uh, can uh, really become a vulnerable community, and nobody wants a vulnerable community. So that's the reason why I keep saying that the community's approach with this project is going to be a make or break thing. You can be Sheila, you can do whatever you want to do, but community should keep growing. If the community stops growing, then in that scenario community will die. That's what happens with most of the cryptocurrency projects. The community needs to keep growing. If the community stops to grow, then sooner or later projects are going to die. So either you go up or either you fall down. There is no thing which is like a maintaining thing or which is a constant thing. Change is always going to be there. So what becomes extremely essential is that uh, the community should be of pretty serious and long term centric members. If the community is not going to be a long term centric investors group, in simple words if I say so, then it is highly likely that the project will lose out against the competition, because most of the cryptocurrency projects, as I say, are going to be driven by the community, no matter whether you accept it or whether you deny it. So if they are going to be driven by the community, then it becomes essential for everybody, I mean for everyone, to understand the importance that the investors should be inspiring each other. So if the DeGods NFT holders, if they, the more they bid, uh, the more they will inspire other community members, and that's what even probably you are also looking for. You also want to look for or become part of the community that is willing to inspire other members. If the community members are not going to be inspiring other members, then then the problem occurs, because uh, if one member only, let's assume, that invests $1,000, then in that scenario other member is also likely to invest $1,000, and then the price may not go up. But if a member is willing to inspire other community members, and if he's willing to invest, let's say, $100,000, just to show his commitment with the NFT of DeGods, or to the DeGods token, in that scenario things may change, because now that creates an upward cycle. It helps other community members also to think for the long term. It also helps them to uh, think with a uh, powerful long term approach, and probably that's what everybody's uh, thinking to do. So it becomes very very important to understand that this project, the DeGods project, is also going to be a community driven project sooner or later. And in that scenario, the community members should be interested in inspiring each other. If the community members stop inspiring each other, then the charm in the project will die. And that's what you don't want. You want the charm to be there. You want the charm to be there. You want the excitement to be there. You want to find the solutions to grow the project. And if you want to find the solutions to grow the project, then you must have to find the uh, essential paths to grow the project. And that can only happen, the essential growth will only happen when uh, the community is going to be staying committed towards the project. And to have a solution centric mindset, it is also absolutely necessary. I believe it is absolutely necessary for uh, uh, the community of DeGods to trust each other, to have a long term vision for each other, to have a long term commitment towards each other. If the community is not going to have a long term commitment and a solution centric mindset, which is the key, because there will be times when the community is also going to be under severe time pressure. What I mean by time pressure is that the community might not even uh, get a significant time if the price crashes. And if it doesn't go up, then in that scenario the community might have struggle in terms of the success, or you can say the fight back to keep the price going up. So in that scenario also it becomes very very essential that the community stays strong, the community stays committed, the community stays uh, you can say uh, growth centric, oriented centric, even in the tough time. And that can only happen when the community members have invested to inspire each other, to bring a long term approach towards each other, to show that they have a solid commitment towards each other. If that is going to happen, then only uh, it is possible that the community will become a powerful, successful community. So you'll have to keep all these things in mind if you really really want to create a successful cryptocurrency project, or if you want to become part of a successful cryptocurrency project. So you these are some of the interesting things which you should understand, I believe, and that's what my goal is. I also stay very excited when I create cryptocurrency videos about the new projects, but my ultimate goal is to educate, to excite people, to do something which is really worth it to do, rather than something which doesn't create lots of value. So yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying this video. And one more thing which I would like to say here is that the solution centric mindset comes when you have a collaborative approach. If when you have a connection with different community members, if the community members don't have a powerful connections, especially in a competitive cryptocurrency market, when every day new projects are coming, when every day you're fighting an uphill battle, in that scenario, the thing is that you the community members uh, will I believe that the community members will have to think about finding new solutions, about finding new progressive approach each and every day, because each and every day you know everything is going to be challenging, and if you do not accept your challenges, then it is very likely that you are going to fail, and nobody wants to fail in the cryptocurrency market. No community, I mean, if I'm not saying about a single person, I'm talking about the entire community of DeGods. The entire community of DeGods doesn't want to fail. Okay, and in that scenario, if the community doesn't want to fail, then community will have to take the right steps, and those right steps are uh, building a powerful decentralized community. If the community is not interested in building a powerful decentralized community, if they are not thinking about creating powerful long-term growth centric solutions, then the sooner or later the project may fail. And that's what I always fear about every cryptocurrency project. I hate projects getting failed, and that's why try to at least uh, do things, or you can say I try to create content which stops people from failing, or at least I educate them about the importance of community centric approach. And that's my ultimate goal, even with this project. So I believe that you are enjoying this video, and the most important thing, uh, that education of any cryptocurrency project depends on the community's learning approach. If the community is not interested in having a learning approach, then also the project sooner or later may fail. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you really did enjoy this video, then I would welcome you to join my community. And first of all, like the video, subscribe to my channel, join my community. The link will be in the description. And if we want to create a community driven fund like this, handled properly by the community, then in that scenario you can always join me, because I the only thing which I care for is the community, and the community should be able to handle the fund, and that's what I'm looking forward to. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.